Louis, can you hear me now? You can say yes or no if you can hear me. Awesome. All right. So now that you can hear me. Okay. Looking at the SPY, if you look at the daily, that was we really expecting. If you go back to our yesterday pre-market show, we were saying that we are expecting a SPY to move down and touch this 50 moving average. And that's exactly what happened. SPY came down to the 50 moving average and pushed back up. That was I was thinking it's gonna do. Now the next question is that whether it's gonna after this pullback, whether it's continue its upward trajectory or it's gonna come down now. Right now it is on the sideways within the inside candle. There's a lot of rumors around that we need to increase the interest rate for to cool down the economy. So we might likely this is a false gap up and it might continue the downward trajectory. And we need to see this 415.50 and 417. 418 is an important level for the stocks to for the SPY to determine his direction. Right now, what I feel that it's going to be sideways and it might gonna go down because there is a lot of rumors around that. So we'll see that how this is going to work. Okay. And if we just quickly look at the Nasdaq before we start to look at the stocks, and Nasdaq did the exact the same. It's touched a 50 moving average and now it's pulling back up. So I mean, more or less a similar story. Nothing much at this point, just consolidation on the 30-minute chart. Now let's look at the stocks. BNTX really sold off yesterday. If some of you have followed our pre-market, which we are talking about NVX, that we were expecting NVX to continue. If you go back and look at my pre-market, and that exactly happened. But unfortunately, I have not traded because I was trading something else at the time. But if on the 5 minutes, if you look at it, very good opportunities you will see on the 5 minutes bear flagging. Uh, so first bear flag is on this. If you look at it, clearly not moving up and down with a $3 risk, a beautiful bear flag, and you can go short under 185. Another chance came to on the VWAP reversal where it's rejected the VWAP. You can easily go back to the short under 180 with the risk of $3. So there is the two opportunities there. Yesterday we also have discussed the X. X is really ran up very good yesterday, and that's what we expecting. I didn't trade as well, but if any of you have noticed and kept on your short list, that could be an awesome trade as well. Look at this 5 minutes, very bullish candle, pull back, real good consolidation under the VWAP, and then move, boom. So from 25.10 to 26.10, almost $1 move made by X. And if we continue that, it's went more than that. So anyway, so today we have a BNTX after yesterday's sharp sell-off. It is bit gapping up right now, but I'm not sure whether uh, there's a big amount of share has been sold yesterday. I think that we might gonna see a continuation, and it might touch this 50 moving average for 163. But what we need to see that whether it gonna continue up and down and then continue down or is straight away coming down. So we will definitely keep this into our radar, and we need to find the right opportunity for trading to 160. Next one we have Uber and the Lyft. which are really gapping up right now 2%. But if you look at the daily, yesterday sold off heavily and then pushed back up to the 54. Right now, in the morning, if we just look at the 15 minutes, and after hours, it moved back up. And then now, again, it's not able to sustain that and moving down. So it seems weak at this point. Daily looks weak. Intraday also look very weak. But there is a big support on the 52. So we need to clearly see whether it hold this level or it's continue sell off. But we can shortlist. Definitely, I'm not gonna go long on this unless I can clearly see that it's moving up over 55. Otherwise, it's look a nice short. On the left, Lyft is better than the Uber. Came down, pushed back up, and now even though it is on the side inside day of the yesterday candle, still after hours it went back up and then the downtrending. If you look at it, see here, so it's clearly downtrending, right? And so we whether we need to see that whether we can have a wedge here or is just gonna sell off and then move back down. So we can definitely keep an eye on this. Right now on the pre-market data wise is downtrending. It has a support here. Let's mark the pre-market support at 57. Another support I can see here on 56. And then resistance I can see here on 59. And then the pre-market or the after hours high is on 60. So that's all. Let's see some gapping down stocks. And the gapping down stocks, let's look at the gapping down stocks. So there is no stocks gapping down at this point. Uh, we might need to see yesterday most of the stocks were sold off. Let me see if we have any other stocks to see. Um, so I'm looking at other stocks right now. On my gapper list,
These are more of a
so I do not see any more stocks. I'm just trying to see that if Mayor has posted his short list, we can analyze his watch list as well. So he is shortlisted. The Spur is a it is the uh, you know uh, solar company stock, and if you look at the daily is really selling off over the under the 200 moving average. So it's really a nice bear flag. Just let's look at the weekly here. That do we have any other support here on the weekly chart? The 50 moving average is around on the 2082. Let's just mark this, and this seems like a key support here. A couple of bull flags here and then move back up. So let's see that how does it react to this level, which is almost a $2 away. We can find a good opportunity for selling off. So let's see how does it react. But right now there's not much volume, but definitely bear flagging. And the yesterday support was on the 2270, which may become a resistance for today. Next one is UAA for the long. Mayor posted. Look at the daily chart, how beautiful it is. Not the pre-market volume here, but definitely is gapping up. Yesterday pre-market high is around 2542. So we definitely mark that as a resistance. And this another resistance we can see on the 25 level. today's resistance. So let's see how does it go today. And definitely this is a 2462 is a support. So, you can say extended, but if you look at it on the daily, it seems like it's making a bull flag and it's breaking out because after this high, it pulled back almost one. This is a weekly chart, so let me go back to the daily chart. You will see here, it's really pulled back. Look at this, how many times pulled back. Again, pulled back yesterday, and now it's trying to pull back up. So this is going to be a resistance, and we need to see that whether it can stay over 25 level, and if it stay over for 25 level, we can get a continuation of this. So this kind of a continuation and the bull flag, it pulled back yesterday already, and then now moving back up. So another stock Mayor posted is mRNA, which is the vaccine stock. Let's see how mRNA look like. So mRNA for long, uh, based on it's 2% up, right? It's slightly up, but it sold off heavily. And I think after market hour it ran up. So I'm not sure was whether any news or catalyst, but by looking at just the chart, um, I'm not pretty sure that we should go long on it, unless after the market it went go over 182. Unless there's a catalyst, even if you look at the pre-market, there is no right action at this point. Uh, so from based on my system, I don't see anything good at this point for mRNA to go long, despite this 2% up, 3% up. But looking at the daily, it seems little pulling back. So we'll see that after the market opens, what it does here. Yes, this I said that the spur on the daily, yes, it's really look too much sold off, but it's under the 200 moving averages. So, and then the next moving average or next support I see on the 20. So there might be initial run and then move down, but it's not an ideal setup from my perspective too. I will need to see that how does it open up after the market opens, and then how does it react the price action. And yeah, that's all the stocks I have. Any other stocks you have, Louis, you wanted me to discuss? So I purposefully ignored the OCGN because OCGN is keep coming up and down every day. Right now, as we mentioned, if we in the yesterday discussion, uh, so day before yesterday, all the gain it had up to 16 had lost everything. Right now, it consolidating. So we're not sure at this point. I'm not sure. Basically, it will make the move upward or downward. It can go any direction. So is better for where the daily is not clear. We should avoid in the opening drive to play with. And if you look at the VXRT, VXRT is definitely pulling down, but it's now it's become an $8 stock, so I don't know how much room it has. It may have another 50 cents to move up to 756. This moving averages. So therefore, I avoiding that as well because uh, I don't know how slowly it will go down. Yesterday, the price action was really slow. You mean UPS? Okay, let's. check UPS. So UPS is really extended. It look like a continuation. If you look at the volume, it's still the steady. People are wanted to buy people because people see another wave of lockdown and they might wanted to go UPS increase. So yes, it is extended. But if you look at it, even yesterday was market was down, it still move up. So there are a lot of institutional buying at this point. Uh, I would be careful for going short on this. It is not like a BNTX or the stock, which are, on the hope. It is, if you look at the weekly, we'll see that it's all-time high right now. All-time high. Yeah. See, look at this 2 weekly. We might get a pullback, but it's hard for us to guess. We will wait for the first red day and then we will do it. I mean, that's much better than guessing the top. Right now, if you look at it, it just keep moving up. You see here, sometime it cover the gap, sometime it doesn't cover the gap. So yesterday it covered the gap, day before no gap covered, just moved up. Day before yesterday it covered the gap, right? Then day before no gap cover. So we'll see. It we might get an opportunity, but don't guess the top. You might gonna, uh, you know, is a nice bullish stock. Look at this candle. It's really big candles when it comes in. It's almost look at this. Let's check the 5 minute candle size. So 5 minute candle is almost a dollar candle on the morning. And if you just try to short here and it's just pull you out, you almost $3 out, right? So we need to be careful. Uh, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, guys, really gonna appreciate if you guys gives a thumbs up, and if you have any question, feel free to ask. We am about to end the session right now. Have any questions? Please let me know before I end. Uh, Today's watch list is Lyft, OCGN, Uber, UAA, Spur, mRNA, BNTX, and I will also add uh, Mara and Bitcoin. These are Bitcoin stocks, so we can just keep it here in case. But most likely the Lyft and the Spur, which are on the higher side, and a UAA, that could be the stocks to go about it. Hope you have enjoyed it. Today we also analyzed the mayor stocks and how we can trade his watch list so that we can better prepare when he announces any of his trigger. So hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to give me your feedback and thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. Thank you. Have a great green day.